You guys, the last card was Tayana. Now, positive affirmations. Jay-Z, best of me. Why he keep popping up? But he do. I am courageous.
Excuse me? Mommy, can I say something?
Hold on 1 second. Let me do this positive affirmation. Then the king has something to say. Whenever he wants to speak, I let him speak. Positive affirmations. I am courageous and I am ready to face all of my fears. Look at that. Here's the king about to face a fear. Okay, so you got to come over here. I don't know. You got to get beside me, kind of like.
Hello, you guys. I am King Xavier. Your children are sending you messages. Pay attention, y'all.
That's what you wanted to say? Okay. Now go get your butt in bed. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Te quiero muchísimo. Next is Cancer. Okay, his dad's a Cancer. You may be a Cancer. Cancer may have something to do with what's going on in your life at this time. I'm not sure. Be advised, be aware. Cancer. Next is Arborist. That's a position or a title or a job. I had some children that I was working with recently, and I was trying to give them not opportunities, but information about additional opportunities and jobs that they had never thought of. And we were speaking of, things of this nature. Just be advised, be aware it's available to you. Not just in the scientific field, but it's a multitude of positions in every field that you can think of. And you can also create your own lane. Find your niche, enjoy it, step into it, and roll with it. But an arborist landscapers, they specialize in planting, maintaining, and removing trees or woody plants. That would be a beautiful job to me. I'm outside all day. I'm dealing with the plants and the flowers and the dirt and earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not sure. Anyway, beautiful job title. Next is getting out and reflecting back. Shows it all. Yeah, once you get out, do the reflection process because it's absolutely necessary. That's the only way you're going to learn the lesson. That's the only way you're going to teach yourself to break those types of cycles. So once you get out and you reflect back, it shows everything to you. And yes, it may be heartbreaking and it may take you through the dark night of the soul. It may take you deep down into places that you may have never wanted to go. But once you go there, live there for the time necessary to work out the kinks, life is never the same. Next is Pharrell Williams. Popular. That's a song. I have no idea how it goes. Can't think of it right now. Got Jay over here in my ear. Maya featuring Jay-Z, best of me. Ha! Next is King. King just came in here and spoke. Now, King. Now, that could be a name. Could be a specific king that you're recently researching. I know I was researching quite a few. It could be nickname. It could be a place. Could be a clothing line. Could be anything. However it relates in your life. I'm definitely going to put it in names, though. Because King came in here out of nowhere and wanted to drop some jewels. I keep telling you, the babies are our future. We have to listen to them. We just overlook them and shoo them away a lot. And 9 times out of 10, they're telling you something that is very pertinent to your journey and your path. Because, these babies were loaned to us. They're not ours. I mean, we're here to look over them, and they were given to us as a gift while here on earth. But they still belong to the great I am. And you're just trusted to do right by them to the best of your ability. Because nobody's given a handbook. But, Anyway. Next one is, you will never do that to me again. Okay. Let's see. Well, maybe getting out and reflecting back. Now, your mindset is they'll never do that to me again. Being invited to a family affair that you wish you had skipped. Maybe they'll never, now that you know better, you know they'll never do it again. I was actually invited to a family function recently, and it was strange because it came from a family member that I very rarely speak to. Of course, I declined. Not in an egregious way or in a arrogant way at all. I clearly let it be known that unfortunately the family functions that you all invite me to have my offenders there still. The people that did things to me that were inappropriate when I were a child, and no one makes the effort to make me comfortable. And this has happened my entire life. I've been forced to be in the room with these men for years on multiple occasions. They even moved into my mother's house where I had lived for some time while I was living there. Increased intimidation is what it really is. And of course, I maintained and kept my eyes on my child while we were there for that short period. But, you know, when you go through things like sexual abuse, assault, and things of that nature, and the people in your family know that you've gone through it and disregarded and put you right around them again countlessly, you don't see it then. I spit everywhere. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. But when you do see it, it hurts deeply. So for me, it was an absolute no. But I send you all love and light, and I'll bake you a cake or send you a dish. They love my desserts. I have no problem sending something over, but I just can't. And no negotiation, point blank period, and I didn't have any problem saying it. Next is, oh, check this out. Good gracious. All this travel. British Airways Airlines. Where you going? To the UK? Where you going, baby? Xavier. Ben aquí. Ben aquí. Ben aquí, baby. Bambino. Next is Lyle. I haven't heard that name in a long time. First, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. It could be a friend. It could be an enemy. It could be a co-worker. It could be family. However it relates in your life. Can you hand me that blue lighter right there? Let me light this incense. My other one went out. Let me see if this one works. Yeah. Thanks, babe. All right. Next card is Kingdom of Kush. Origination. Kush. Dig if you like. Facts are there. Anyway, the Kingdom of Kush is the ancient kingdom in Nubia along the Nile Valley. So if you want information on the Kingdom of Kush, definitely will answer a lot of questions depending on the line of study that you're in. But be advised, beware. Next is, look at this. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. Definitely a great read. I would absolutely tap into that depending on your journey, your lineage, or just your level of wanting to understand the differences of others and people. Do so. Yeah, I painted my nails this time. I just tried something because they kept breaking, but it is what it is. I do a lot of... Anyway. Next is natural healing methods. Okay, so these are just a few. Massage therapy, hypnotherapy. You know, massage therapy is with the body. Hypnotherapy is hypnosis. Spiritual healing, that's with consultation. Sometimes touch, feel. Depending on your case, spiritual healing can be a multitude of ways. Music therapy, which is what I use every single day, helps me boost my energy, gets me going, gets me moving. The more that you're in a good upbeat situation, environment, energy, it keeps your vibration high. Acupuncture, you know, that's with the little needles to release sources of pain or tension. Aromatherapy, that would be the incense or, you know, like the essential oils or anything like that. Oil burners, things of that nature. Reiki healing, that's the healing process as well that you can go in for consultations, and they do things with the body and use your energy and their energy. It's a beautiful process. And then aquatic therapy. Of course, that's the pool, using water. So these are just a few natural healing methods that you can look into, as opposed to, you know, methods that you may have been introduced to in the past and had to repeat because it didn't fix the issue. It simply treated it. You don't want that. You want the cure. Dr. Sabi, hello. Next is all hands on deck. Yeah, absolutely. To complete any task, you know, especially if it's a large task to cover these babies, we need all hands on decks, and we need you now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Women, men, whatever you consider your gender to be, it doesn't matter to me, as long as you're coming to the table with your ego at the door and your heart directly on the children and what we need to do. Next is, can't you see? Total and Notorious B.I.G. Sub-B. Love and Light King. Next is transmute negative energy to positive energy. Yeah, same thing like I was saying with the music. That's the easiest way that I can tell you, other than getting up and just moving the body. But if you're in a bad mood, you don't want to put on bad songs. That's just going to keep you in that lower negative energy. But if you're in a bad mood and you put on a song like Get in the Water, I'm shaking everything. Or you know, something that makes you smile, a little John song, anything that's going to bring a smile to your face or your heart to be lightened or you to get up and move your body. Those are beautiful and easy ways to transmute negative to positive. Meditation is a wonderful way as well because you're quieting everything, dismissing the thoughts, and just focusing on the breath and that moment. Next is, it's many ways, just giving you some examples. Zodiac insect and animal, the dragonfly. Okay, so that's going to be the Cancer. They came out too. Now they're dragon. Now their zodiac animal and insect is coming out. So the dragonfly, the bee, and the horse. So it's June 23rd to July 23rd. And for the bee and horse, it's June 21st till July 22nd. I don't know why I can't see it. It's right on the card. And Cancers are considered explorers. And on the back I have, gets energy from exploring, playing, and discovering new things. We know that's true. Can't you see what you do? King's disease. I don't know. This is a name of a Nas album, but it also has something to do with gout, I believe. I was in the medical field for a while, back in the day. Miss Fitzgerald was my medical assistant teacher, actually, at Norfolk Votech. Wonderful experience. But I don't know. King's disease could either be Nas's album, The King Nas, or something to do with an ailment in the body. So if you're having any issues or concerns, you can look it up. And if any of that rings true to what you may be going through, you know, make your appointment. Make sure you're seeing, you can trust the doctor that you're seeing because they have brought it to some of our attention that doctors are included in a lot of these things that may be going on at this time. So as long as it's a doctor you can trust and you don't think it's giving you the wrong medication or leading you down a path that is doomed, then, do your thing. Or look into the natural remedies and try to assess it yourself. Next is breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's absolutely important. True. You want to get the metabolism going. You want to have a nice light breakfast and, definitely the most important meal of the day. Gets the body up, running, going, everything in motion, and you want to feed it healthy things. You can even do a smoothie. If you don't want to do like a whole breakfast, a smoothie works perfectly. Next is the great law of peace. Look that up if you like. Next is agility, another vocabulary word. And agility means the power of moving quickly and easily. Another vocabulary word came earlier, too, about moving quickly. So you guys are doing things in record times. You probably don't feel like that. But to other people looking on the outside in, they cannot believe why you aren't somewhere pulling your hair out with all the things that you've been through and had to experience and that you're still going. It's an absolute shock to a lot of people. So just be advised, be aware. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so tough. Make sure you're taking your breaks and honoring your body. And know that you're doing an absolutely wonderful job. And keep going. Next is kinkajou, which is a wild animal. For any additional information, look that up. Next is they didn't support you and are mad strangers are. Too bad, too sad. That's okay. That definitely rings true for me as well. I think this came out yesterday. 112, only you. But yeah, I have a gigantic fit. We won't get into me, but they didn't support you, and they're mad strangers are. Too bad, too sad. I don't need it. I don't need false and fake support. I need genuine support from people that truly need what I'm offering and can pour back into me what I may need as well. So that's fine. Next is choose any oracle deck and pick and read the 9th card. Okay, I just so happen to have, these are the ones that we're going to do today. So we have the Hip Hop Queens. And I'm going to grab the 9th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. Sweetie is turned over. 7. Wow. Uh-oh. Hold on. Wait. I'm still gonna count. because these are turned over. I don't know what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number did it say? 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9. 9 is Sister Soldier. Ooh, coldest winter ever. She wrote a dynamic book. Power. Big energy. Are we going to do a big energy reading today again? I love it. Let me see if I can flip these over right quick. Okay. My son was probably in here messing with them. I don't know. Or it could have been me. But Sweetie popped up for whatever reason, and she's style. And then you got Sister Soldier, which is power. So you styling and profiling, and you strong in it. Hey. I'm sorry. Next is, oh, that was the one we just did. Choosing the Oracle. Okay, Michelle. First, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. Could be a classmate. Could be an enemy. Could be a family member. Could be anybody. However it relates in your life. Next is the 3 types of cloning. Okay. Gene cloning, reproductive cloning, and therapeutic cloning. And if you want any additional information on cloning at all, or the different types, look that up. And you can just type in 3 types of cloning. You don't have to go with what I have and see what comes up. Or just cloning and take it from there. Next is, what does that say? Tortoise time. Never stop the healing process. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, don't let anybody rush you. I told you time is an illusion. Take all the time that you need to heal properly. And don't allow people to force themselves in your bubble, on your bubble, around your bubble. You know, you don't want... Never stop the healing process. Slow and steady wins the race. Next is the one who creates me is the source of my life, health, and strength, and will forever supply my every need. Absolutely. Absolutely the great I am. Yes, yes. Ooh, beautiful. Next is Generation X from the years of 1965 to 1980. So someone between the ages of 42 and 57 have something to do with what may be going on in your situation, or you could be that age. I'm not sure. Yeah, I actually fit into that right here. So, yeah, could relate to me directly or anyone else reading. Listening. Next is squirrel. Okay. Animal. Did I put them separately? I don't think I did. I should have, though. Next is disassociation. It's a lack of continuity between thoughts, memories, surroundings, actions, and identity. Disassociation. That usually happens during heavy spiritual warfare, during mental breaks, or during any mental health issues, or extreme stress, or, you know, depression. Disassociation can happen in many ways. Or like in my situation where I repressed it so long that at a point I forgot. I completely forgot. And it came back rushing, and it was hard. And it hurt because the visualization of it was sick. But yeah, it can happen. Definitely. Out of nowhere. Next is, what does that say? When reverse psychology goes wrong. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Ooh, Lauryn Hill. What is it? Girl, you know you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing. Okay. When reverse psychology goes wrong. If I were yours and you were mine, would you do me like you did him or her and have someone on the side? I'm good. Keep your man or woman. It was fun, but I'm going to stay on my grind. So this came from a song, If You Were Mine. Not exactly. Of course, I played with the words, and not most of it came from the song, but I played with it a little bit. But this is inspired by Ermes Eshkadon. Most know as Nipsey. You don't try to play me. You want to creep, and I'm creeping, let's creep. But if you want to get serious, I don't trust you. You already creeping on your main chick with me. Next is Cambodia. Okay, so that's a location. Maybe you're going there. Oh, man, where did I put location? Okay, right here. Maybe you just went. Maybe you have a trip planned. I'm not sure. Next is, what does that say? They were warned many times. Now move. We got this. Ooh. Yeah. They were warned many times. Now move. We got this. It's out of my hands. Can't say I didn't advise you in advance. You cannot say nobody in my family or affiliated with me, friend, family, or frenemy, whatever. I even talked to people that didn't like me and tried to bring light to the situation. So you heard what they said. They were warned many times. Now move. We got this. So I'm giving it. I'm releasing it completely. And I'm going to kick back into this beauty that I'm experiencing now and these changes that's taking places and just a wonderful way that life is unfolding. Next is Hermetic Principles. Okay. Look it up if you want additional information. Last card is Legion. That's a movie. All right, so you want to look at that and see what messages you get from that. I'm going to put movie right here. All right. So let's see. No, I don't want to redo those. Names, locations, signs, songs, movies. What's up? You know that I like it, baby. Girl, you know what's up, and you know what I need. Say what, say what, say. I'm not going to separate it. Okay, so the recap is the Egyptian Book of the Dead. That's a book. Legion, the movie. Morbius, the movie. Cambodia, Mount Pinatubo, and Fort Smith National Historic Site. Songs would be Pharrell Williams, Popular, Troop, All I Do Is Think of You, and Eve. What y'all want? Names would be good old Michelle, Lyle, King, Tayana, Lorena, and Koya. And the signs that came out were Cancer and Gemini. And then an honorable mention just for me is they were warned many times. Now move. We got this. Be advised, be aware. These are the ones that fell out. Let's see. We'll look at them. Why not? Social engineering. So that's another career. The use of centralized planning in an attempt to manage social change and regulate the future development and behavior of a society. It's actually a great line of work to go into. Get a lot of insight on what's going on. Cherokee, North Carolina. Lincoln, name, person, place, or thing. First, middle, last, however it applies in your life. Excuse me, spiritual belts, I apologize. Next is positive intentions. I lead by example. I love unconditionally. I stop taking things personally. And I manifest happiness naturally. Spirit animal. Cancer, 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 Cancer. 3 times. Okay, so the spirit animal here is frog. 621 to 722. They're curious, lucky, self-confidence, high spiritual connection. Hello, Cancer. Okay? And then, nope, it's 2. This one says, how long did you think you could use me? Never again. Oh, wow. So maybe a Cancer is responsible for some usage here? I don't know. Be advised, be aware. And the final card of the stack that fell out to the side is marriage is on the table. Where do you stand? You know, I used to always say I would never get married again because I only wanted to do it once. But it just depends on my mate. You know, that's something he wants. I can bend. Top is 9 lives. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm laughing. Yes, I do. Next top is, what does that say? Emerald Bay Golf Course, Bahamas. Woo! Another location. Somebody is traveling, baby. Have a wonderful time. The locations that are coming out sound so beautiful. Hope you have a great time. And if it is me, I'm going to share pictures with you and do my cards out on the beautiful sand or wherever I am, I'm going to bring you to where I am. Why not? Final top is igloo. Okay, so again, might be going to an ice hotel. You might be, I don't know, an Eskimo. That's probably not the proper terminology to use, and I apologize if it isn't. I don't think that's what they call themselves. I'm not sure. But, yeah, igloo has something to do with something. All right, so we're going to do an oracle. Let me do the calendar first, and then I'll do the oracle. I'm going to try to get you a room today. It's actually 3 that are supposed to be done. So this is for Saturday. Actually, it's for Saturday and Sunday, April 30th and May the 1st. Okay. And this says, badassery doesn't happen in a vacuum. If you're serious about changing your life, get your power posse in place. Yeah. Get the right people around you that send you love, and give you the same thing that you're giving back, and just keep moving. And eventually, before you know it, you look up, success is hitting you right in the face. All right, so let's put the thing down so you can see me shuffle these here. Candle's about to burn. I got to get a new candle for my altar. Kind of hard to do. They're still pretty new and very stiff, but I love them. So playlist again, old school songs, and I don't know who this is, but I'm sure I heard it before. All right. 2 more times. Whoa. That flipped too. This is too many. Darn, I wanted to read the book. Last one. And the bottom of the deck, please. Flipping everything over for you. All right. So we're not going to read the book today because we have about the half of the deck here. But we do have a book that tells you exactly why these cards come out. The last reading or the last video that I did with the book, see the book here gives you the information on it. It was a lot of reading. And I don't know if people tuned out because it was a lot of reading. So I'm just going to go through the cards this time. But we're going to get to the book. I'm going to shuffle. Instead of doing it 4 times, I'll do it 1. Whatever comes out, that's what we will get into. Okay, so first card that came out was Cardi B. Personality. Let me just put it up. So you're out here with personality. I love it. Next is, oh, she came out. Eve. Change. Can't even see him like that. Hold on. There we go. Eve. With her little cat paws. I like it. Next is Tierra Whack. Never heard of her. Tierra Whack, yeah. Humor. I like her hair and her makeup. Too much for me, but it's cute. Okay, next. Oh, MC Light. You got them skills to pay the bills, baby. Yes. One of the best to ever do it. Absolutely. Next is Jean Grey. Versatility. Okay, so you out here being versatile, vulnerable, powerful. I love it. Okay, next is Sweetie again. She came out, so she was meant to come out. Style, styling and profiling. I see you. Next is Nicki Minaj. Leadership. You stepping into your power and being the leader that you were destined to be. I honor you. Be grateful and thankful. Next is U.S. Girls. Guidance. Don't know who that is either, but Love and Light Queens. Providing guidance, receiving guidance is a beautiful thing. Ooh, you got Beyonce. Beyonce. Sasha Fierce. Love. Bringing love to the table, too. Woo, looking beautiful doing it. Yes, you are. Sparky D, Resistance. Uh-oh. You might be holding her back a little bit. But if it's necessary, please do so. Not doing this again. Next is Kalani, Superstition. Okay, so someone may have issues with your choice of line of work or your beliefs, or you may not share the same belief systems. But if you're both open-minded, it's a possibility. As long as it's not lower negative nature and you can learn from each other, I don't see why not. Ooh, beautiful Miss Lauren Hill, Inspiration. That's beautiful. She out here being an inspiration to people. Lovely. Last card that popped out is Salt and Pepper. And what does that say? Sexuality. Ooh. And the bottom of the deck is Rihanna. What does that say? Dominance. Ooh, you dominating them things, girl. I see you. I'm not having any intimate action at this time, so I'm just in the element. But if you are, please wear protection. Sage everyone completely, all body parts, please. Spiritual showers, spiritual baths. If you feel that that's okay, make sure you're getting your test. Due to my issues with my health, I get tested quite often, at STD tests and everything. And it's online, and it was hacked, so I'm sure you guys know that everything came back negative. So, but it's very important to get those tests. All right, so we got the runes, the cards, not the actual stones. I haven't learned them completely, and I don't want to do it incorrectly. This one, you go from right to left. You do 3 cards. I'm going to read. You pick 3 randomly, and you read them from right to left, I believe. Let's see. It says, you should randomly select 3 runes and place them on the table in front of you. Rune 1 should be on the right, rune 2 in the middle, rune 3 on the left. So they should be in order. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let me do that. Let me put the camera down so you guys can see me pick. I'm spreading them out right now. All right, so let's go with this one, and this one. Let's get these out the way. All right, so right to left, right? This was the last one I picked. Yeah, it goes like that, actually. All right, so rune 1 represents the overview of your situation or query. So the reason that you're coming here, or the overview of everything. So maybe like the general energy of everything. Rune 1 is Eurus. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, but it says physical strength and speed. Look at that. Strength and speed keep coming out too. Physical strength and speed. Untamed potential. Dominance was at the end of the oracles. A time of great energy and health. Freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. That's the overall energy, baby. Yes. Love it. Okay. The second one in the middle represents your challenge. So this is the challenge. The challenge is Fihu, and it is possessions won or earned, earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present or near future. That's the challenge. In the middle represents a challenge. So maybe a challenge with your abundance in some way, or some winnings that you may have. Oh, people might still be trying to block. But destiny and divine design does not allow that to happen. Divine timing cannot be altered. Only the great I am can do that. So don't worry. And then the last card represents a possible course of action that can be taken. This one is the Mananas, the self, the individual or the human race, your attitude towards others and their attitude towards you, friends, enemies, and social order. Okay? So you can take control of yourself and make sure that your attitude towards others and others' attitudes towards you are in the best light. That's kind of what we were talking about as well. You want to be in rooms where you're appreciated and not tolerated, and people are treating you properly. Let's see, the bottom of the deck, because I love to do it, is One Jew. And one Jew is joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. Okay? So it looks pretty good to me. You guys are doing well. I appreciate you spending time with me today. Allow me into your homes and hearts once again. I love you all. I do, I do, I do. Let's see, I said love you to you guys in Spanish because I do have Spanish viewers and I love you all. Let's see. Te quiero muchísimo. And then adios. So I love you very much and goodbye. And I already said I love you. I do, I do, I do. And there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see. That's all. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. You get everything that you want this weekend. Not materially, but spiritually. In any way where you don't have to spend $1. Let's see what you can do for free to enjoy. As we exit, total. Tell me what you want from me. Girl, what you see. If this right here is something you can have for years. Okay, so I gotta go. I love you all. I do, I do, I do. I want to thank you so much for your support. Cash apps. Encouragement. Likes. Private. Reaching out. And information. I thank you. I'm gonna cover my eyebrows and everything. I do, I do, I do. This thing's probably just falling. It's kind of loose. But I'll be back soon. I'm missing y'all. So I'll probably be back more and more here lately. I miss y'all so much. I do. I love what I do as well. But I miss you guys, you know, because you definitely got me to where I am. And you never forget where you come from. So I love you all. Te quiero muchísimo. There's nothing you can do about it. And you all have a most glorious, love-filled, joyful, and happy weekend, as I plan to do. Get out, get you some fresh air, put your feet in the grass or get in some water, and just observe nature. Enjoy nature, love nature, spend time in nature, with nature. And I gotta go. Bye, y'all. But I'll be back soon. I will, I promise. Bye.